Hello, everyone. My name is Wade the Wallaby, and welcome to another live stream. Now, to be honest with you, I just received, of course, took a while, of course, but didn't take that long. Um, about maybe the last live stream, someone was talking about something about a picture. Now, I was wondering in my head about what it is and but to be honest with you, I think this is fair, and I'm just unbelievable that people out there dearly love me, and I just thought that most people did not like me, and it seems like that this is the first time ever that I get to witness this. Well, of course, not the first time that somebody actually did fan art for me, because the first ever fan art that was actually posted on me was on Twitter, and it was a Yell for the Rock Wallaby. Now I didn't like it that much, but I realized how much I liked it since, of course, I did hear from him or something. But he was named uh, Pixel Wabbit, or with a W, and I don't know what happened to him on Twitter. It just disappeared, and so yeah, ignore with the dog barking out there, but of course, I gotta show you something that somebody made for me on email. Actually, somebody sent it or something like that. But ow, it actually hurt. But of course, yeah, this is actually the second thing that actually happened. But of course, I rarely give out what a character looks like. However, I have drawn myself as a werewolf in 2017. I think, yeah, 2017, and it was actually an art class, and I had to use very. I actually colored it. I used the face was the first. The I should say, the face, and what I did is okay, maybe if I just don't explain it and if I just get it, I'll just get it. Yep, 2017. Here it is. Okay, so yeah, it's right here. Oh, oh man, I'm just. Let me get these on. All right, perfect. All right, let me just put this up a little bit. There we go. Okay, it's a little bit, but let me put this up. There we go. Now, of course, this is actually one of my drawings that I did. As you know, technically, this is actually the first attempt as possibly the best. Apparently, the frame rate on here. So, of course, there's an N1 rocket that was supposed to be something. It didn't make it. But yeah, this is what I supposedly look like. But yeah, of course, yeah, it's supposed to be a whole thing. It go transform to the moon, and you got it from Earth. And yeah, this was actually the first time but of course, it's not that background good. I have done backgrounds really good before, like for like 3D contrast. That's what I'm talking about. And I did finally did the Wolf Coyote landers. I'm just going for Wolf Coyote landers. As you can see here, there is you can see that there is the Dingo lander, which is the big one with the parachute. The Fox one's the one that's going to have the Wolf Coyote. There's Trans-Mars ejection or something like that. T8. And this is the Chicago lander, which will demonstrate if we can transmit data from Mars to Earth straight using a transmitter, which will be in the middle. And these are the two boosters down all the way on the bottom. And you get Wolf, and there's Wolf and Coyote. So yeah, there is. Oh man, this is. Of course, I do have another type of thing that actually I do have as a thing. Village of Wade is the original one. Village of Wade with a fox there. This is me as a villager. Village of Wade, owner of Villager Labs, the Werewolf Space Plane project. I actually did modify a little bit over the time. But yeah, but we're not done yet. Actually, let me just give me a moment. I just need to put this back where it was. It's pretty good. Guys, pretty good. So my mom did print it out. Actually, really thick paper. Or maybe it's just copy paper. Maybe it's printing paper. Hey, my mom, she does the best with, photo stuff, So yeah, my mom secretly, I guess, printed it out. I'm not going to put my headphones on because I can see if I can hear myself. So yeah, she basically, oh, I didn't notice that. So yeah, this one's my mom made a thick paper, I guess, printing paper. Actually, this is not, I have handled, since I have a job, Drews reflect the sound. If you realized, I guess some paper reflects sound. Sorry, I'm just all over the place. To be fair, I use every morning when I go to work over at Bevel West, work as an office worker, I always have to check the printer papers. And what I do is I make sure all of them, I do have somebody to help me a little bit because it is really tough. And especially when you have a bunch of papers, because what I think in my head, I could place on the papers at once, but there are about, I think, 300 papers in that one batch. So yeah, basically it's a lot of papers that fit in. There's two of massive, not more than 300 papers stored in two of these, which are the big ones that basically have constant copies. And I guess two of them are the ones that have a bit of paper. And it's I've seen printers before. Oh God, I guess I'm losing some oxygen because the reason why usually you yawn is because of lack of oxygen, or something like that. And it's surprisingly really not a doubt, something different. But yeah, okay, so I was wondering, of course, the backup here. I was thinking I was gonna try to unplug that and see if I can put it on the Yellow Wallaby, and so I won't, just in case if because emails go by fast, so I better basically try to put it somewhere, and maybe But first of all, if anybody wants to do this to me again, I'll give you a very quick recap. Now, of course, I'm actually different on Steam. It's Skypix, and it will be Skypix because my mom did that, and that's her used to supposedly her logo. Apparently, that name is actually from 1990s, actually, or so. Yeah, and when she used to work for Auto Trader, because she was highly trained for taking pictures. She wanted to take pictures of the sky. And it's the name Skypix. And after about, I probably have, so yeah, you can follow me on Twitter, which is Wade DeWalby. There's also a Fur Affinity one, which is actually Wade DeWalby. And there was a Wade DeWalby, the original one for YouTube, but that one got terminated as well. I'm not the only one that got terminated. At least 2 people that I subscribed have been terminated. Oh my god, I was a young attack. So yeah, and I'm getting hungry. So yeah, but yeah, even though this wasn't colored, it made my heart like, wow. Even though your brain does the most work, it's just weird how things work in your brain. Yeah. So yeah, it's pretty cool about that, and it seems like I'm growing a beard again. Yep. Yeah, as soon as something happened, it just grows and grows. I can't help it. Oh my god, I can't stop yawning. Maybe, yeah. But yeah. I mean, but I'm pretty sure that I didn't know that, but I knew that I was supposed to be popular. The main goal, the reason why I actually wanted to create a channel, and I forgot to tell you, yeah, the Twitter, Skypix, and yeah, Steam is Skypix. Sorry about, even though you probably try to search me Wade DeWalby on Steam and you can find me. That's because you need to type Skypix, and their little icon has a yellow for the rock wallaby on there. So yeah, and my entire profile is kind of cool. You know, it's, yeah, I always and the most funny thing or dangerous thing is scammers. And this happened to me. And yeah, of course, scammers, the ones that try to, convince you that they banned somebody. And what makes me confused is it's the same person every time. So if you have, and these prove it. I mean, okay, so yeah, I'm gonna have to talk about this for a little bit before we show you this picture, because how special it is. I'm sorry, just be patient. I'm just trying to give a recap here. But seriously, scammers, wow, they just always talk about the person they ban and they prove it. And this time, I didn't want to see any pictures pop up. I'm like, no, I am not. No, I know where this is going. The last I encountered was actually today. His name was Pacific Ocean, not Pacific Rim. It's Pacific Ocean, or something like that. It was so silly because I could tell something was not right, and because I just got on the computer, when I turn it on, it boots up, and then once I find a game that I want to play, like I was playing Left 4 Dead 2, and about less than, as soon as I got into the game, in the map of Dead Air, as soon as I was trying to leave out of the safe house in the last, thing, where the finale is. No, actually, I was in the thing, and he was like, bloop, I'm like, oh, what now? I was actually over there, doing something, but like, hello, my name is, and of course, I'm like ignoring, trying to see what happened. He's like, are you still there? I think he said user. Sir? Oh, yeah, he said sir. And I could tell because there was like no periods. And it's like, I'm going to prove to you that ban somebody. Well, that's kind of rude if you prove somebody that you banned them. Oh man, I don't understand these people. You can't just, it's a lie. It's like I did something dangerous and you freaked out, and they always say the same thing, and it really is making me very annoying by the time, I mean, like, it goes on and on and on, and then, and it's just like, what? Stop. And it's just, it gets to be like, okay, all right, I'm tired of this. And that's why I unfriend. And then I realized, that's not going to work. And I'm really sorry. What? You didn't even do anything. And I said, actually, sometimes I'd be like, well, well, shit happens. That's what I said. And yeah, so instead for them to unfriend me, I unfriend them first, but he kept on talking to me. So what I did is I blocked communication, which I realized it takes all communication. So I was going to probably show my mom, but yeah, or I should say that, but yeah, I guess it just didn't work. And, oh my God, I better wrap it up because I need to eat something. And actually, oh man, all right. Okay, okay. All right, so let me just recap here. You know what? I trust you guys. Okay? You should trust these guys. So, all right, let's do it. Do what? So yeah, imagine me as a soldier with a with the sword, be like, But yeah, let's do it. Much obliged, partner. No, actually, if I mean. Greetings, friend. I am basically trying to find something to do. Actually, did not say that, but here we go. Ready, set, put. Here it is. Let me get closer. Yeah, get the resolution really good. Oh, yeah. It looks reversed on my screen, but I know it's going to flip because I know that's how it works. Yeah. For some reason, with this thick paper, you can tell it's really thick, and it's really kind of ow, hurts. Thank you very much for this. So yeah, to be honest with you, I think this is cool. So yeah, I don't know what to do with this. Well, first of all, I would definitely appreciate it, and I would definitely keep it because this could be useful for, I should say, maybe for a video thing, and which but of course, technically, remember, I love space, and you guys actually I finally taught you something. Mars is hard to get to. Of course, I couldn't find the comment. I guess they deleted it. What? So yeah, I tried to edit settings because I thought it was appropriate. So I looked, it was okay. And I guess he removed it, and I'm like, why would you remove it? I mean, the only type of thing is the notification's still there. It confused me. I'm like, wait, what happened? Or something. I don't know. Unless this person got terminated, that would just creepy. That would just be like the most worst possible way. Of course, there's no way to go to the channel, or maybe there is. Hell, I know. Oh man, I'm starving. Oh man, I'm gonna cry. So, of course, I'm not gonna wear my freezer hat because, by the way, it's still hot, and I only use it when it's actually cold. And it does actually good for installation, especially it fits with I use gloves and stuff, and to not paws, but actually gloves and big coat, and just put the fur inside, and then look like it's something like that, and it but I can't see the outside, but I can. Oh, wait a minute. That sound wrong. Oh my God. Yeah, and of course, let me get this so you guys can definitely try to. Yeah, there we go. Let me turn this down, but it's kind of loud. Since there's nothing on my hands, this is kind of weird. Very uncomfortable microphone. Okay, let me put these on. Okay, there you have it. There you have it. A long, long shot of a very, very angry frog. Actually, no. So yeah, next time you better watch out because some werewolf is gonna come after you, and he's gonna not like you. I want belly rubs. Actually, on Twitter, I actually did something. Oh my god, it's a werewolf or something like that. It's like, would you get or something? I don't know. It's a tweet that's pretty old, but it's not that old. But like from 2018, I think. Man, I miss 2018. I think that was pretty good because I had my old channel and yada yada, and it was really cool. Despite all the changes, damn, this sucks. I mean, yeah, pretty much a lot of things have been I mean, oh man, you have no idea. Had no idea what I've been through, and so yeah, it seems like I'm working on Wolf Coyote more than the Werewolf Spaceplane because I'm kind of a bit done with the style. Eventually, I'm actually gonna probably change the style a bit because it seems like it's not gonna work. Although I did test it in Kerbal, and I think I did tell you that I did get Kerbal to work by going to the tracking station first, and I was roving around with opportunity, and trying to get it stuck or something. Actually, I had to use some cheats because all of a sudden it started jumping up out of the sky, and I'm like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, and it just landed right up. You know, lucky, lucky. When you're roving on Mars, it's pretty much a good place. Not Mars, but doing that. But I'm gonna call it Mars because it's from opportunity. But I'm not going to use hydraulics, even though that I don't know even use the hydraulics because I'm pretty new to them, and it's I mean, I rarely play Kerbal. I've been usually been playing Robert 2016. Uh, uh, but of course, thank you very much, and appreciate that. Now, I don't know what I'm going to do next. I haven't seen my mom in a while. I hope she's okay. Um, but in the meantime, if you see me, you can always watch me. I'm always available. Not even you don't have to be my friend. You can watch me. Heck, you could probably be very inappropriate, but I probably won't like that. I usually confront some racism, and this is actually happened to me. A person kept on calling me names. I'm not gonna say because be very bad, but yeah, they did some racist things, said a lot. I think, but that was actually a while ago, a long time ago. Um, but yeah, so I don't need to learn anything. Maybe I'm not sure, but this was supposed to be a gaming channel, but when it came out to be a talking thing now because how YouTube decided to change your live streaming. However, I did tell you about I'm gonna use OBS or something and try to fix it, but it seems like maybe just keep forgetting. Um, I yeah, it's just wow, holy crap, and I just I always next time when just to make sure that I don't counter a scammer next time, because I don't have time to talk to them usually because I'm usually, playing a game and they just come up to you. It was just like when I was playing a game, just immediately. It's just, man, it is really hard. And you got it just. I actually did see a hacker, like a ambot got kicked. And like, be fair. Oh man, he was like, it was a good hack, but when you could tell when somebody's hacking, you can really tell if it's twitching.
Actually, I do bot tests. I use SV Cheats one, and what I do is bot TF underscore bot add. And I put 99 because I'm too lazy to put the real number. And they spawn in. They only work some maps. They don't map. They don't work on Snowfall or whatever, or something like that. They do work the ones that are like from Mercenary Park. Sometimes there's a bug that it just ends the game, and like it's a stalemate for some reason. I don't know. Maybe it was programmed so you don't play bots on there, but bots do work on Mercenary. No wait, Brazil or map something. They do. I think they do work on Brazil, but I think it's like laggy or crashy or something. They do work on Bad War Basin, of course. But of course, they do work on the ones like Payload. They don't work for Capture Flag. Actually, one time I saw them did capture the flag. I understand, but they do work. They don't work with. They do kind of work on with asteroid because the snipers actually do move around. And yeah, it's kind of weird because they move out of the perimeter, but the rest of it just stay. It's really weird. I mean, but yeah, the bots do work, and one of my favorite ones is the ones from the Halloween things. Yeah, you could get through them, and they work really good on them. And because with the magic and stuff, it's really silly because they always hog up the magic until they die, or no, because they automatically will. It's kind of silly because when there is a payload that scares the red team when they get next to it, I gotta do that again because I love that. It was kind of silly, because and then sometimes I put all scouts. And what the funniest thing is with Power Vision, with the spies, all of them, and like a nucleus, it's so funny because the soldier's a spy, and they're all like, backstabbing each other. When you put an engineer in there, they just like spy, sapama, the Spencer, all that. And it doesn't work. It's kind of silly because, you hear all this like spy laughing from them dying, but without Power Vision, it doesn't make it hilarious because, you know, but it's like domination. You know, of course, all scouts. It's like hectic. It's so loud with their shotguns. And then you got all heavies. It's even louder with the miniguns. Yeah, actually, somebody actually did that. But yeah, the person did spies versus spies. I did try to use medic versus medic and kind of worked. I had to be like a offense class, and they only would actually heal heavies. They're programmed to their primary. I noticed that their primary ejected to heal is heavies, soldiers, pyros, scouts, and demo men, and I think that's it. Nothing else. I tried saying medic as a sniper, and they rarely would even go to you unless if you're like right next to them in the spawn. But they usually will go following the one that's priority for them. So yeah, I guess the one that had off the ones that are tough, demo man. But it seems like the heavy is more priority. Scout's a little bit more priority. But yeah, a little bit of tip for you in case if you want to do if you have bots on your server, you might as well need to program a little bit, especially in Marvel mode. I actually done this, and even you can change the Marvel mode, but you have to go to a next map. I've done it before. It's really complicated to my scenario because when you do that thing, and you go to it's called like SV Marvel or something underscore or something like that, and you set to 1, and that will change it. Now, I only done it mostly. Well, first of all, I don't restart the map or something. Yeah, it's nonsense. But I think I have to end it here because I need to probably have some fun with games. Of course, you can always find me and join me. I'll see you guys in the next live stream. See ya.